Good morning everyone. In today's video, I will explain you how to use the Module Sim software. It's a software which is provided by a Mentor Graphics company and they used to solve the VLSI design codes that are designed with the help of VHDL as well as Verilog. So first we have to click the Model Sim shortcut key that you create on your desktop. So it's the window Model Sim, Advanced Simulation and Debugging Tool. First of all, this window will appear. It is welcome to the version 10.4a. So first we have to select the jump start. After the jump start, two options are there. One is the create a project, second is open a project. If you have one project is already available with you, so you can open that particular project and modify the files in that project. Otherwise, for the first time users, it is recommended to select the create a project. In the next window, create a project window will open. Here first you have to select the project name. Let I will give the VHDL simulation. So it is a project name, that is VHDL simulation. The location is by default, that is in the C drive where we install the software. You can also change the location to save the file, to save the project file. And the default library is the work. Name of default library is the work library, in which all the files that we create here will be stored. Then OK. In the next window, add items to the project. Either you can create a new file. By creating a new file, you can write the project, you can write the code in VHDL or Verilog, or you can add the existing file, or create simulation, or we can create a new folder. So I will select the create new file, and I will give the name file name here, half header. Any name you can give. It's better to give the name that is related to your simulation code. And here add file as type, it will show different options. So I want to create the file in the VHDL, so I select the VHDL. If you want to write in Verilog, so you can write Verilog. Another available option is the system C. Other many options are there, but normally Verilog and VHDL are electronics engineer languages which are used to design the codes for the electronic devices. So I select here VHDL, then select OK. Then we have to close this window. So on the main window, as we are, it is visible here, halfadder.vhd. Halfadder is the name that we gave to the file, and it was the VHDL type, so extension is the .vhd. Type is also written here. It is a modification time when we create the file here. And for status question mark is there because now we just create the name of the file. We didn't write any code. So when you right click over here, so option is edit. Now new window will appear where we have to write the program. So let's first I declare the entity for this entity space name of entity half header, then is the keyword. In the second line we have to declare the port a comma b colon in bit. I declare here two inputs as A and B, and both are of bit type. It means they can be either 0 or 1. And outputs I will declare as sum and carry. Bracket close semicolon. Then we have to end the entity and half header. We have to declare as well as end by the same entity name. So after the entity declaration, second part is to declare the architecture. Then architecture name I will give architecture name as half adder underscore data flow, because in this case I want to use a data flow architecture type of half adder. So after the entity declaration, second part is to declare the architecture. So we declare the architecture here with architecture name half adder underscore data flow. Then we have to write the keyword begin to write the statement part. So now here we have to declare the statements. So for first output sum, I declare it as, because sum is a function which is implemented with the help of XORing of two inputs. So I write here A XOR B after 5 nanosecond. It means it will give the result of sum after the 5 nanosecond. Then we declare the carry. Carry is A and B after 10 nanosecond. So in the both the statements I gave the time difference. So at the different time we will get the simulation result for sum and carry. Then we have to end the architecture, and same name we have to select that we declare in the beginning. So it is the end. So afterwards, first I will save the program, then I can simulate it from here. On the top as you see tools are there, then compile, you have to compile the program. So in this program it is showing here two warnings, but error is 0. So there should be no error. To make it simulate, to get the output waveforms, we should get the code with 0 errors. Okay, so it is okay. Now we can simulate it. So for simulation, we have from top we have to select simulation, then start simulation. For the simulation, the default library in the beginning that we declare is work library. In work library, different programs are there that we already written in the model sim. So we have to select our particular code. So it is a half adder here. Then we have to select OK. So different windows will appear that are related to simulation, and that simulation part we will cover in the next video.